The political landscape in Australia has changed a great deal in the last 2 years. Who would have thought we could be locked down, refused the right to leave our country or return, to travel interstate, or to lose a job because we refused to participate in a global clinical trial?
The world is engaged in the largest clinical trial, the largest global vaccination trial ever.
For more than 5 decades, Australian voters accepted the result of a federal or state election as always being won by a major party, that being Labor or a Liberal Nationals coalition. But times change, and with them public opinion and voting patterns. Here, in the third decade of the 21st century, an increasing number of Australians have realised that many of the basic qualities of life they took for granted are now under threat of being removed by the major parties. 2 of these qualities include freedom of speech and freedom of medical choice. These Australians have also become aware that mainstream media and internet search engines routinely promote the 2-party preferred system when federal or state elections are called. Australians have been fed the belief that the outcome will be a government formed by one of the 2 major parties. The programming stops when Australians become aware of these tactics. This is happening now. Australian voters, aware of the political landscape, are looking to you for change. Attaining a balance of power is not enough. And voters know this, since major parties voting together on, say, vaccine passports, would render a Freedom Party, even with a balance of power, ineffective. Even though an unprecedented number of votes are likely to leave the major parties this election, it's imperative that you, the candidates, plan for a scenario in which none of the Freedom Parties gains a sufficient number of seats to form government. This plan could be where Freedom Party and independent candidates combine their votes to form a coalition in the House of Representatives. In that way, the coalition may attain the required 76 seats or more to form government. Before the election, Australian voters would like answers to the following questions from Freedom Party and independent candidates. Are you prepared to form a coalition of Freedom Parties and independents? Can you, as a coalition, instill confidence in the voters that you could work together and form an effective government? Are you prepared to officially align and publicise your common list of shared core principles, which could include medical pro-choice, banning of vaccine passports, introducing a Bill of Rights, citizen-initiated referenda? A coalition of Freedom Parties and independents could, if well organised, be an incredibly powerful force for ending the 2-party preferred system. This would give Australians the honest representation and strong confidence in their government that they deserve. What say you?